That was the Xbox startup.
Dude, it's beyond accurate.
Dude, ready?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Isn't that what it sounds like?
Are we killing people?
That was accurate. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Iron Bannering.
We buying it? Oh, man. Look at my head.
So we're talking about, man, E3's around the corner, man. I'm so excited to find out more about it, and everybody knows it. The Scorpion. Yes.
Wow.
The Scorpion.
You had to say it that way, huh?
Oh, is it not the Scorpion?
No, dude, it's Project Scorpion.
Bro, Project Scorpio.
Yeah, get it,
gotcha.
get it right, get it right.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Get it right, get it tight.
I'm sorry. God damn you guys, we know what it's called.
Yeah, it's called the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Scorpion.
What?
Plus an animal in the front of it, or a constellation.
All I know.
Let me tell you, man. E3s are coming around the corner. I want to see some really legitimate changes, some really legitimate, like something that can impress me. Because I will buy the Scorpio, but I don't want to tell Microsoft that I'm already going to buy it. Like, I just don't.
You're like, you got that dilemma where the guy's showing you the car, and you're like, I fucking want this car, but I don't want him knowing that I want this car.
Right, yeah. In this case, man, I have to say, bro, like I'm in. I'm in. I already know I'm in. There's no question about it.
I'm actually.
The question is not whether I'm in.
too.
The question is, yeah, I'm in. I mean, here's the thing about the Scorpio. I'm not really sure where it's going, but I really want to hear that, you know, Microsoft is going to do some long-term support for this thing, man. Like I'm talking like another 10 years down the road. Because I don't want to be buying. I don't want this to turn into an Apple situation when I'm buying freaking consoles, you know, middle of the life cycle. And now I do like the idea that they're not going to be changing the OS. They're not going to be changing anything. They're going to continue it. And I'm really sucking at Crucible right now, by the way. I'm really tired.
Me too. I'm just jumping.
So I am so sorry, guys. Yeah, well, sometimes really not playing.
I'm just like trying to get my bearings.
I'm tired, so this is definitely, I'm not in my best here for Destiny, guys, so I do apologize for the crappy gameplay. Oh my god, I got told. But dude, I'm excited, dude. I'm happy that they're bringing. I'm excited for Destiny 2, man. It's going to be an Xbox One only situation. Oh, I want to talk about that, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
We're here to talk about the Scorpio.
I want to say some of the things that I want. I want them to. So there's some rumors that I really like. One of them is the fact that apparently it might have an LCD in a two-tone color, so like a white. I think it's white on the top, black on the bottom. And then they're gonna go ahead and add a little like LCD team or LCD screen. God, and apparently, originally, the LCD screen that was rumored, or that some people saw, I guess, I'm not really sure if it was actually confirmed or somebody saw it, but it was giving readouts of the frames per second. Now, I'm not sure how good that would play out, like if you were really having a readout of frames per second. I mean, it would just piss people off and make them more aware of what they're looking at, when really they may have never known, but they just, because they have the data, they know. It doesn't excuse anything. Like, they should be running it as it should. But what I'm saying is that little LCD screen on the front of the Scorpio should have a lot more functions. And as stupid as it sounds, they need to put these in.
What are they gonna wait? Like,
they need to put it.
So it's just gonna display like while you're playing, like 60 frames per second.
No, that was the original situation. That's what it originally had on there.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, now they can add time. They can add like a little startup, like
how your battery's doing,
whatever. Yeah, why would you? Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, normally your controller tells you that, but yeah, why not? Why not, man? Like, there's so many things. You got a artifact. There's so many things that you can add to that little LCD screen. It could tell you the game you're playing. It could tell you the game that's in your in your the last game that you played actually in the Blu-ray disc, was it a movie or a game?
Yeah.
So like you're not wondering, oh, is my Battlefront in there? Oh, is my Destiny in there? If you're still doing physical, you know.
Yeah.
You already know because it tells you right there.
That's cool.
That would be. I think that would be awesome.
So, did you hear about the price it's gonna most likely be?
Lay it on me.
$500.
That's great.
Right?
That's a great price.
And they already.
That's a great price.
They already said it's gonna be the top dog, based on everything. Like we got to see it fully done, but
yeah, they released the specs, so yeah.
Yeah. But the cool thing that I like is it's gonna be considered a premium console, which is like like people are speculating, oh, anything past 500, I don't think they're gonna sell. I'm like, au contraire, I think at 600 you're still okay. Anything past that, you're kind of pushing a line.
That's crazy.
But think of this: you're paying for a console
600?
that's gonna be outperforming everyone else. It's supposed to be a very unique standard of like you want like long-term longevity. So and it's gonna be a premium game console. So it's like if it's a premium status that's gonna be dominating the field. You know, Oculus is like.
I mean, I know what you're saying, dude, but 600, that's a stretch, bro. Like that's not in.
But
like, people
I could see that for being like get the 4 or 5 terabyte version $600, or get the regular 1 terabyte.
We saw that mistake already. Remember PS3? They did that. They released it at 600.
Yeah, but they weren't doing something that was announced like this. I mean, the PS3 was a new thing, and it was like, oh my god, it was a game changer. But the way Xbox is really stepping it up and talking about it, I would assume like they have real good confidence on it. So they said 500. They already said that for sure. And I'm agreeing with that.
Okay, all right. Well then, yeah.
But I'm saying like,
rid of the 600 because
if they said 600, I would probably be okay with that too if I saw how it came out and it actually did what they said it was gonna do, where it was just gonna change the game. I would not be okay with that. Why not? What if it came with an Xbox One remote Elite?
Okay. Yeah, then I would be okay.
Because I would imagine, like, at that price, they would be saying this is a premium set. Like, this shit is built to last.
Well, okay. Well, the other ones wouldn't be, or what?
No, remotes aren't built to last. Consoles are just consoles. They're outdated when they come out.
Well, so let's go with let's say they come out at 500. I really do not think they should come out at 500. I think they should have 2 models, 450 and a 500. Because it's just, that's a big
If they do 500, I really hope they do a special promotion just so they can get everyone to get it. Like, you remember when they're like, turn in your Xbox, get $100 no matter what?
Now, I think it's very important to point out that I don't think this console is for everybody. I just don't. I don't believe this console is for everybody right just yet. I think if you have time to wait and go ahead and stay with your Xbox One just a little bit longer and then get it cheaper down the road, I think that's a very viable thing to do. I think you'll be fine. Destiny 2 is going to run fine. Call of Duty World War 2 is going to run fine. Any game is going to be running fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think right now you need to go out and buy this console.
No,
at a 500 price point, if you don't need it. If you don't need it. Like, for example, my plan, okay, is I'm gonna give for my sister's Christmas present. I'm gonna give her, she graduated, and I want to give her, a couple things here. One of them is my Xbox One. I want to give her my Xbox One, my controller, some games on it. And I want her to be able to, if she wants to go play games while she's in college, cool. She has that option, and she likes to dive into that.
She's gonna have a gamer tag.
Yeah, she's gonna have a gamer tag. She'll make her first gamer tag.
What?
So anyway, regardless of all that, I'm gonna give her that, and yeah, she doesn't have one. So I'm gonna give her that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself the Scorpio.
Yeah.
But that's a different circumstance. Had I not done this, I don't think I would have done the Scorpio. I just don't. I don't think I just don't need it right now.
If they don't do a special promotion where like trade in your Xbox, get a good deal, so you get the Scorpio even cheaper. I would do it. If they don't, I'm not gonna rush out to get it.
I mean, I hope they do a promotion like that. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, especially for like, you know, owners that are coming in that already have an Xbox One. Like, well, who is this console for? You know what I mean? Like,
Extreme
that's another
gamers.
question that I have is like, okay, but those guys already have everything they want. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not criticizing. I'm not like saying
I get you because
I want
that
it.
was the first that was the first question people asked when it first came out and announced. They're like, "Who's this for?" Because they're like, "Well, only certain games will run," and then at first it was like all ideas, but in the end they also announced their S. So they're like, "Well, why do I need both?"
Right. I mean, it's just. I'm not really sure what Microsoft's plan was to begin with. Like, I think they want more people on Xbox, and they just made the S as a more accessible option.
Yeah.
But again, so why am I buying the Scorpio then? Because if everything is already playing on both, then why the heck am I buying a more expensive console? And I think that's the question that they need to answer at E3. They need to give us details as to why am I... Yeah, okay, the spec's cool. But if it's still handling games, if we're still going to be getting games that the Xbox One handles, what is this console for? Tell me, why am I spending all this money again for most people, okay? And to go ahead and buy a new console for the same OS, for the same system under the hood. I mean, in terms of operating system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may be stronger. Yeah, load times may increase or may decrease. Yeah, you may be able to run 4K, whatever, but is that really the money you're paying for? I mean,
well, that question is like, do you even have the requirements to use it to its full potential?
I know I won't, man.
I don't either.
I don't have a 4K TV, so I really don't want to go get one. Yeah, I just don't need one. You know, so that alone, right there, boom. I can't use the Scorpio's full potential. What I'm excited for is the rumors of the really slowed down load times, or really fast load times, and oh man, there was one thing that really got me super excited where like I'm blanking on it right now, but you know, the really fast load times, the game is gonna run super smooth. I mean, I believe it's only using like out of 100%, I think it's only using like 70% of its power, or 60, whereas the Xbox One is using 90%, if not more, to run certain games. You know?
Yeah.
So, I'm also a little skeptical about the controller, because I think they should, with the new scheme or whatever the new look, they should have totally opted to go with a new controller, a new style controller. Why not?
You think they have another design in mind?
I hope so. I really do hope so. I hope they have another design. Like, I'm not saying change the Xbox. I'm saying like maybe redesign what you have already. But I don't see that happening, because they already released a new controller. They released you being able to design your controller online. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure what, in that sense, what help it would be. But in a way, we're kind of back to having it's gonna be a little bit noisier. It's gonna be a little bit bulkier. Like, it almost feels like we're going back in a way, but in a lot of ways, we're obviously with the power of the console, we're going forward. And from here on out, I think game developers will take heed to that, and they'll actually try to develop a game for the Scorpio.
Yeah.
That would suck for the Xbox One owners, and that's my point exactly. Is that even if we want to, I don't think the Scorpio will ever be able to reach its full potential within a crowd that that doesn't really necessarily have the the equipment or whatever, that they're not going to be able to use it as proper as maybe other people. You know what I mean? And like the Scorpios, I don't think you need to buy a Scorpio. I just don't. If people want to wait for a Scorpio, yeah,
you totally do it.
No reason to buy it.
Unless they make it.
No reason.
They have to really step it up to make me want to get that now.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get a lot of the same crap. Like I said, the OS is still the same, so they're not gonna change that up. I just really hope, man, that thing runs so smooth, and it has features that we're just like, wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like that would be nice. That would be really nice to just get a surprise of a console where nobody knew that it was gonna be like that, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Damn, this guy's just destroying me.
Yeah.
I'm getting dominated. Yeah, Titan.
This is the guy with the hammer. Yeah.
Just getting dominated.
So yeah, man, I'm excited for Scorpio for sure, man. I can't wait. I'll be there. Well, I won't be there. I'm sticking on EA Play for some reason.
We're close.
But we're close. But I'll be excited to see how Battlefront 2 and the new Destiny runs on that console. I'm sure it'll be really nice. So.
Hoo-yah!
Yeah, that's my 2 cents, man. I really don't. We don't have more information, so I can't really speak on. Yeah, we'll talk about it more extensively as the time comes near, or even when the times go by. Once we learn some substantial information, the specs are out there. Go search them. Go look for the specs. I don't think we needed to talk about exactly what the specs were. Yeah, they're much more powerful. Comparing with the Pro and everything else, are much more powerful. What does that mean? I don't know yet, because every game's coming out for the 2, for the Xbox One and the Scorpio. So I don't know what or why this should be something people need to buy, because apparently they can both run it. So.